Hey, 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 welcome to Stubby's Fortress. Today, we're getting into Minecolonies and Tinker's Construct. Let's go! Hello, 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 we are back. Okay, so in between episodes, didn't do much. Really just checked out Supply Ship, Supply Camp. There's some cool ones. So the Supply Ship, there's this airship looking one. It's pretty darn cool. Uh, Not sure which one I actually want to go with. I don't think we're going to go with the ships, but there's some pretty cool ones. Another one I saw was, I want to say it was the Caledonian supply ship. It's just kind of a cool little concept. And we're going to build out, put our supply camp. But first, I was doing some thinking, doing some looking, getting reminded. EMC, it's in this pack. It's there, and shouldn't be that hard to get to. There is a quest chain for it, I believe, right here. And it gives us the basics of what we could get into. We should actually have all the stuff needed to get going on it. So it was some. Okay, almost have all the basics. Glowstone we got from sifting dust. Perfect. Oh, right here. I knew it. We had it. We're good. At project. So we need the redstone, a diamond, and we'll make our philosopher's stone. I need like a sort inventory in here for real. And the other one we're going to look at is the transmutation. So the normal one right here is obsidian, stone, and this. Very easy. And the other one is a stone one, which is just stone and the philosopher's stone. So you could really do either one. I don't know if there's any benefits to the stone one. Same as basic energy EMC link, but also allows to import export items. I don't know. But I think we'll just go with the generic one, honestly. I don't know. Stone bricks. Obsidian. Yeah, stone bricks it is. Nice and easy. So we'll come over here. We'll take 8 of those. Drop you right there. Clean up our inventory just a wee little bit. So much stuff has been gathered. This table is desperately needed. You can do it. But yeah, that will clean up a lot of our. Ooh, and we get 2 blocks of iron. Ha! Nice. All right, so this one's going to give us create a work table from which you can perform all your transmutations by placing items into the fire slot, so on and so on. It gains knowledge whenever items are entered. So I'll give a quick rundown once I get the table so everybody can see it. This right here, you could actually use this to change items around. Very, very easy. It's kind of cool. You can also charge it, shoot transmutation balls of energy at things. It's fun. And put that in there too. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And those. And we'll clean these ones up as well. And they're done. Yeah. And this should be our stone transmutation tablet. Oh, we should have did. What do we get out of this one? Crying obsidian. Not super worried about it. Obsidian itself. We could use the diamond. We could do a stone barrel full of lava with water on top, which will be pretty simple to get. So we will quickly upgrade our path into the E-line, but for now, we're just going to rock this tablet. We'll throw it down right there. And let's just grab some things that say they have EMC. Which is apparently everything. Look at that. Even those have EMC? Wow. It is everything. Okay. Not going to complain. Easy, cheap storage. That's what that is. So these don't, but the little chunks do. The pieces. Got it. We'll go ahead and dump you guys back here. And just kind of clean out the rest of this. Oh, look at that. And my storage is now organized. Ha! I'm amazing. I am so amazing. That has EMC, so we might as well just throw it in. Gonna clean ourselves up here a little bit. Leave one back there. Clean that up. You guys are gonna go over there, and we'll clean these ones up. Voila. So now that I've cleaned up, a little quick explanation. So the transmutation table, you put items into the fire, and it gives you the EMC, which is basically like an energy value. And then for the cost of that energy value, you can pull items out. You can shift and pull a stack out. You can shift and put stuff back in. You can search for items however you want to do it. And this one here, I've only used it to charge stuff. I'm sure it has other uses, but there's items that you can charge and you can put it in there. So that is about that. I think there's not much more to the generics of the transmutation table. And now we want to look at supply. So we're going to need cobble, and we're going to need to place our supply camp. So cobble, we'll grab ourselves a handful of stacks, wand, and supply. All right, so first thing we want to do is pick out which theme we want to go with. We don't have to stick with that theme for all of the buildings, but it would kind of be cool to have a common theme. So dark oak, fortress. There's kind of a cool castle vibe with the fortress you could do. The frontier. That's kind of cool. It gives you a little grassy area, some animal pens right off the bat. And nothing super thrilling. Town hall, medieval. Those all kind of have this vibe to them. And let's look at Nordic. Yeah, nothing. True Dwarven. Cool concept. But I think in all honesty, we are going to go with the Frontier. I don't know. It's not the best design, but I like the grass and the pens right away. You know what? Let's go with the fortress. We'll end up with some sort of a castle style. So with it, you can bring it back and forth using these arrows. You can rotate it. You can lift it up high in the sky. You can bring it back down. I can't remember what these ones do. It's like invert. So I'm going to want it to be at this level. That's the level I want. And the reason is we're going to actually build out our grass will actually extend onto this. So this will be the base level and we'll have the cobblestone below it. F3G will give you your chunks. And I'm kind of just wanting to center it a little bit if I can. So right here, it looks like if I move over one, I can get it into this chunk. And the width of it looks like I could fit this into a single chunk. So let's move it. How does that look? Right about there. So now what we'll do is we're going to come in here with our wand. And let's start putting our subfloor down. Just like this. I'm waiting for this wand to break. And that ends that chunk. And we'll bring it this way. Maybe now that I have EMC, I should have invested in, maybe an iron wand. All right, that ends that one. We're still going to need a lot more land out here. There's several buildings. The first one you're going to build is the town hall. I'm still learning a lot about this mod. Honestly, there's no other way to put it. It's got so much stuff. But they have an amazing wiki, and that's where I've been kind of going to look at it. So that's what it's going to look like. That'll be our final one. So let's go ahead and click it again, and we're going to accept it. And we have our fortress. Let's go to sleep. And let's just check it out. So coming in, it looks like we've got some dark oak. We've got a barrel with some hay in it. A little spot for an animal. Horses based on the theming of that. We got the inside of our fortress. We've got an armor stand with leather. Furnace, nothing special. Composter. Some books. Rack that has meat on it. Rack that has some wooden tools on it. Nice. Place your town hall where 4 chunks meet. And that's because your town hall is actually a 4-chunk building, if I remember correctly. We got our town hall and our build tool. It's a cool little fortress. Let's see what's up on top. Darn peasants, get away from my land. All right, so what we're going to want to do is we'll just go down here. If I can get down the hole, thank you. We'll come here, we'll grab the build tool and that, and let's look at the quests. So we have started our colony. We get a Santa hat, which is very important for us to have. We have our town hall. Before you place your town hall, make sure you're ready for this adventure. Once your citizens start coming in, you'll have to have resources for them to start out. Make sure you start with Ex-Nihilio to get as much cobble, wood, and dirt as possible, as well as food. Now that you're ready for the fun begins, use your building tool. Make sure you view your town hall at level 5 to see the full dimensions. So what they're saying right there is with Minecolonies, the buildings have levels. Not all of them level all the way up to 5, but they can go up to level 5. And each leveling of the building changes the building. So you want to set it to level 5 so you can see the max design, the max footprint, so you know that you're not putting buildings too close, overlapping, messing with your overall theme. If you want to have this nice laid out town and all of a sudden you've got cramped quarters. So we're gonna have to make sure where we're gonna do that. And there's so many Child's, even 3 special edition styles made exclusively for the Sky Colonies pack: the Skylands, the Frontier, and the Hive. Hey, we wanted Frontier. Nice. And so the first one we're going to create is a builder's hut and hire our first builder. No building can be built without a builder's hut between being the first, and no building will be upgraded unless the builder's hut has that upgraded level. Cool. And then we're going to go with guard towers, forestry huts, taverns, and farms, and so on and so on. Ooh, this is going to be. Are we ready for this, guys? Are we actually ready? Do we think we're good to go? Haven't touched Botania. Haven't touched storage. Tinkers isn't even running yet. All right, so here's what we'll do. Come on. Let's think about the resources we need. We need to have our land built out. We need to figure out the location of it. And it's going to be 4 chunks. I don't want it to be too close to this. But what this will do is when you place your town hall, it creates a radius around it that is a protected area, that this is your town for your colony. I don't know what that protection entails. That's all I've read so far about that. And it goes out, I want to say 4 chunks in each direction from that town hall. So that's why you want to center in the 4 chunks to kind of maximize that reach. And yeah, that is I think we'll just essentially move it over. And that chunk border right there, that red line you can see, I think we'll just put the center of it right there. So we'll have 1 chunk in between them. I think that'll be the good start. So I'll probably just say in between episodes, I'm going to get more cobble, build out more cobble foundation layer, and we'll get some more grass, and we'll build out more grass and kind of clean all this up. And it should become, let's see, grass is 1. And it'll just be a matter of doing this and this over and over again. And then making sure that I have everything lit up, because as we expand, there is a radius. It's about 28 blocks. So just under 2 chunks that mobs can spawn. So if I'm standing right here, they could technically spawn at the other end of that chunk. So lighting is a key. Somebody made a comment about it earlier. I have a bad habit, or I used to have a bad habit, early Minecraft days, of just building my lands. When I was playing Skyblocks, I'm like, oh, I need a huge area, and I would build it, and then I'd be running back across to my crafting table, and there was a skeleton that would kill me. So I am big on trying to light things up frequently. I can already see some spots that I'm going to want to take care of. So let's look at Tinkers. Tinkers will be the next step that we're going to jump into, because that'll be a nice, easy little step for us to complete. I'm going to have a lot of land building, and I don't want to just cut and come back and like, look, it's done. Let's place some more buildings, because there's going to be some things we want to do. I want to have time to talk to you about these buildings as we're developing them. So I'm going to work with Tinkers real quick. We're going to need some wood, oak. We'll need some sticks. We'll need planks. We'll need chests. We'll need clay, sand. I don't have any sand, really? Interesting. Gravel. Hammer. The hammer back, put the sand in there. Gravel. sand. There we go. All right, so the first thing we want to make is patterns. The patterns are what you use to craft all the tools. I did not mean to do that many, but it's okay. Put you in. And I think we need to have a book. And the book you can actually do with paper. We need sugar cane, so I need to plant one real quick, and we'll bone meal it. Bone. Actually, let's just do sugar cane seed. EMC for the cheat. Sugar cane. Slime. I thought I had a slime ball. I feel like I had gotten a slime ball. I could do that one. Magma cream. Somehow I thought I'd already gotten one. What else could we use? Leather. From rabbits. We don't have. See, usually there's one with wheat that we could actually do. Sky slime. Ender slime. Looks like that one's not a thing. I think they did change it. I think this is a new one. So sugar, bone meal, a bucket of water, and lime dye. So we need to get to some lime dye. This should actually be as easy as doing this and cactus. Let's just do one, make it easy. Bone meal. And the green dye. I believe we now have lime dye. We have sugar. We have bone meal, and we needed a bucket of water. So, iron. 1, 2, 3. Lime. Sugar. Bucket. Now the real question is, can I do? Oh man, I can. All right. This game just got easy. This definitely will not turn into a hard mod pack, which you could do things like that. All right, so we wanted to make a book. We need some paper. Might as well do 2 of them. Book. Put the paper in, we'll put the book in. Grab a book out. Book and pattern. And now we are into Tinkers. This book is the basic book. There's different books that'll tell you more about the different machines, but this is what we're going to start with. So we need the Tinker Station, Crafting Station, Part Builder, and Part Chest. So if I remember these recipes, that's the Tinker Station. There's nope. Part Builder. Tool. At tinker. All right, so we need part. We need the tinker station. We're going to do the oak one. And we need the part chest. Need one more stick. There you go. So with tinkers, if you guys are new to tinkers, let me just, we can just save all that stuff actually. We need the tool, nope, part, pattern, tinker, crafting. It forms a kind of multi-block in which it's not a multi-block that you're traditional like immersive engineering, things like that. It's a multi-block that you could link all of these together. You could put a chest as well. They could be touching on any side, and now they will actually all talk. So the crafting station can read the inventory from the chest. We could actually do it like this, I believe is the proper order. I was so close. That's the proper order. So you come in, you look at the part builder, you put the patterns in the material, and you select the item, and you craft it. You can store those items in the part chest. It used to be you actually had access to the part chest, so I'm wondering if it's the location of it. I believe if I move it maybe here, it might read it. No. There used to be a kind of cool way to do that, but they also had a different chest as well. There was a part chest and a pattern chest when you actually had to craft patterns. And then you go to the tinker station and you select the tool you want to make and put those items in. Easy. How about a chest that can connect to the tinker's block and have access in one GUI? The tinker's chest is a solution. Just place one next to any of the other blocks in your tinker station for crafting your tools, weapons. Ooh. Pattern chest lab. Okay. Yes, we're going to check this out. Chest. Planks. Chest. It was the tinker's chest. The other thing I need pattern chest. But I think that's everything. Let's check this out. Put you right there. And we got our slimes. Nice. So this connects to the tinker's blocks and has access in one GUI. So let's see what that does. Oh, okay, I get it. I make sense. So like I said, here you could put this chest next to it, and you see it right here. Here you could have anything. So if I'm, part builder, oh, I need this, click, make this, so on. I get it. More importantly, though, we got slimy dirts. Make it day. Stop the rain. So this is the beginning of our Tinker's evolution. Next step we're going to move to is the smelting. So we're going to start with the first smelting, which is a melter. Actually, it's the seared melter. This does not do any alloying. Alloying is the merging of two ores to make a different one, like making bronze or brass, for example. But it will do a single ore types. Usually you actually would get ore doubling. I'm not sure about this mod. The easy thing we can do is iron. You could look at the recipe, molten iron. So in the smeltery, let's look at iron clump. What's that thing called? Chunk. So if I use this in the melting, you get 2 ingots instead of 1. Automatic upgrade. That gives us ore doubling for anything received from here, which then benefits EMC. So this will be the first one to make. To make it, we need a lot of these seared bricks. The seared bricks are made from grout. Just cook the grout in the furnace. It's 4 sand, 4 gravel, and a block of clay to get 8, or you could do, it's honestly a mathematically equal comparison, 1 sand, 1 gravel, and 1 clay ball, and you get 2 of them. So you smelt those, one of those smelted up gives you a brick. You need 5 plus the ingot gauge. You need another 8. You'll need 7, 3. You can also make the seared channel, which is basically like a pipe that'll flow the stuff across it. And then we'll get into the mighty smelting and get to our large smelter. And then we can check out the foundry. And there's Tinker's Gadgetry and Mechanical Tinkering. These are going to be new ones to me, so I'm going to be learning these ones as we go. So we got to get this book, which is a book and a grout. Book. Grout. Oh, look at all the grout we suddenly got. Coal. Grout. Whoa, I don't know what that was cooking. But we're doing that. And we got some more grout. And we're going to work towards these. Now these have an EMC too, so hey. Boom. Save where you can, right? And now we'll end up doing the melter, I should say. So we're going to need glass. I'll grab a stack of that. We're going to need seared. I'll grab ourselves a few stacks of that. And we'll actually need copper. To make the smeltery, you'll need copper, which will be the next step after this. And let's go ahead and do our bucket. Come over here. I believe this will be done by now. We have a bucket of lava. And instant lava. Oh, you actually get 1 extra EMC point off it. That's kind of interesting. All right, so the different things we're going to make the table, the basin, the faucet, the melter, the tank, which I believe we were looking at one that looked like that. No. Melter. Proper spelling. Seared melter, you look like this one. So we need a seared gauge. Ingot tank 6 and 3. Easy. I like that one. And I'm going to make a second one because we will switch it to lava. Oh. Wrong tank. I needed the fuel tank. That's the one I wanted. And it doesn't work on this one either. All right. Gauge. There we go. All right. So the reason I said I wanted to switch to this fuel tank, the heater lets you put something like coal in. Oh, I need a pickaxe. And you could put the melter on top. Put a faucet, say on each side. Now these are actually automatable with redstone. You can put a lever above and it'll automatically keep pouring. You could hopper the materials in. And then you put, just like this. So this is your basic meltery. Now, you swap this heater out for the fuel tank, and now you can power with lava, and it gets much hotter. And then I could do something like 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I have a ready to go melter for ore doubling from this beautiful guy right here. And this is the first step. You tend to not want to stay in this step too long. This thing is cool. It has uses. I've used it for a few different things before, but generally this is kind of just to get you going. Some packs will limit you like access to copper or one of the materials to prevent here. Obviously we're not having any limitations. So what we want to get to copper. Copper is going to be needed for the smeltery. We need 4 ingots of copper on that one. We'll need a couple ingots of copper there. Cobalt, which we don't have. Copper. How do we get cobalt? From sifting netherrack. So that actually is pretty simple to get to. So it's just a bunch of copper, basically. You could come over here. We could, if we have the copper, we could take a stack of that. Do this. And voila. Now, once this melts, we actually take, I believe it's the heater. Smelt 3 controller we're looking for right here. Yeah, you take the heater and you will just right click into this basin. We have the 4 ingots. Voila. And to get the book that we need to open up this quest, I'm going to do 1 seared stone over a book. Book and 1 seared stone. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and get myself 9 of these. I don't have an ingot mold. You'll need molds to actually pour these properly. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe. Wait, I only got 4 out of 3 last time. Interesting. That's another 4. Maybe these ones don't double up cleanly. Oh, see, that's what it was. In the smelter, you get 2 ingots. In the melter, you get 1 ingot and 3 nuggets. But I'm not worried about all that. We'll take the loss. This right here is what I wanted. And that. Now we have our copper. So with that, we will now actually be able to build the larger smeltery. I'm going to stop here because I'm going to get carried away. I'm going to keep going into Tinkers. And I'll be in here way longer. I'm already over my time. So in between episodes, I'm going to build out more cobble. I'm going to light it all up. And I'm going to get our first smeltery operational. And we'll come back and we will get ready to start playing with Minecolonies. So until then, Stubby out.